Simplify 5x squared quantity that's all raised to the third power, x to the fourth quantity raised to the 1/2 power. So you're going to take this 3 and distribute it to everything on the inside. You have 3 times 2. Take your 1/2, distribute that to your 4. So that's your power to the power part. You have 5 squared, 2 times 3, 4 times 1/2. We done yet? No, because we have an x and an x. 6 plus 2. When you multiply, you add your exponents. So there you go, 25x to the 8th. We talked about this in class. This one can be done in Desmos. It's a single variable. So you'll enter that in as exactly as it appears. You'll have some answer choices. You'll enter them in, and you'll see one that's going to match up, which will be your correct answer. I'm going to go ahead and do 19 because it's along the same lines. It's another exponent problem. A circle has a radius of 4 x to the 6th y to the 3rd centimeters. The area of the circle can be determined by a equals pi r squared, so it can be found by that. What is your radius? It's that. And what are we going to do to it? Square it. So don't worry about your pi. You're going to see in all your answer choices, they give you pi as part of the answer, so you don't need to multiply anything by 3.14. Just focus on this bad boy. The 2 on the outside is distributed to everything on the inside. Now 4 to the 2nd power, x 6 times 2, y 3 times 2, and you'll see in your final answer that pi will be there. It's typically written after the coefficient. There you go. That's your answer for this one. That's your area. Oh, we got one more, and this video is only 2 minutes long so far, so we'll do this one. We're going to simplify. And this one is division, right? I don't know why it looks a little... 'Alright, so we're going to simplify this. You have 3 over 6. A lot of y'all are going to tell me that's 2. It's not 2. 3 divided by 6. 1/2. So we have 1 over 2. You have an m on the top and an m to the 4th power on the bottom. That's subtraction. 1 minus 4. You have an x on the top, no x, a z on the top to the 5th power, a 1z on the bottom. That's going to be subtraction. So anything on the bottom, you're going to subtract the exponents of the ones on the top. And that 2 is just hanging out. He might get some friends in a little bit. M to the 1 minus 4 is negative 3. Z to the 5 minus 1 is 4. All right. Oops, sorry, I can't see it. M to the minus 3. What's going to happen to that? He's negative. Why is he all negative and sad? Because he's got to move. He doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to leave his friends. But sorry, you're going to go live down the block with your friend 2. And it turns out it's not so bad, so you're positive again. There's your answer. We talked in class that this is not Desmodable due to the fact that they used multiple variables. You could work it out. I mean, if you were really stumped and do it piece by piece in Desmos, but it's very time consuming. I think you guys have a pretty good grasp on the exponents, but if not, you would do just the different pieces. So I would do my m's first. and take my answer choices and do just the m's. But remember, you guys substitute it for x, make it an x in Desmos. And you'll go through your choices and eliminate, then do your x's, and then do your z's. And you should be able to cross some things out based on the different pieces that don't match up and come up with a good answer. Otherwise, just remember to subtract. It's on your formula chart. A to the m over a to the n equals a to the m minus n. That means you subtract your exponents. A to the negative n. That means if you have a negative exponent, it moves down to the bottom. So if this result, this answer, ended up being a negative, it moves down to the bottom.